alive! Why does it sound like it's true? Let's go! Okay.
All right, Snorp Dog. We made it to the other island. We found some kind of reef cove thing to land on.
Chandler, listen to me. It's very important. You need to understand that remote detonator.
Snorpy! Oh, Grump, the radio's broken.
No, I think we're just out of range. Or there could be some interference going on.
Oh, how unfortunate. I suppose we will have to proceed without Snorpington's so-called supervision.
But maybe we should go back and tell him? It'll only take an hour.
The threshold is crossed. It cannot be uncrossed. And if you think I'm spending another minute on that plank of wood today, you are dead wrong.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back
You're
today?
always right, Shelda. Snorpy knows we got
I guess it will
this.
take us a while.
He'd want us to
Sorry.
keep exploring. Huh. Looks like there's a way across up there. Let's check it out, bro.
Okay. Hi.
Despite one's years, there ever remains a sense of humbling beauty where sand meets sea, and not a toxin in sight.
2 steps onto this island and I'm already seeing evidence of ancient Grumpus technology.
Oh, up there.
Ooh, this trip is definitely gonna be worth it.
Cool.
These coral structures are the only animal species I've witnessed anywhere near the Snacktooth biosphere. Intriguing.
What?
Do we need to light that thing up? I bet Snorpy's trip shot could do it.
Oh, yeah. I know how to do that.
Do you think Snorpy can see us from the beach?
No.
I can't really see him, but he's got those thick lenses, so I bet he totally could.
Let me see. Nah, I don't see him.
Nice! Last one across is a rotten angler!
I'm gonna beat all y'all. What's that?
Well, would you look at that? Some kind of ancient maze carving with moving parts and everything.
Well, whoever built it put it directly in our way. Chandler, you excel in brute force. Destroy this.
You got it, Floof Dog!
Call me Floof Dog again and see what happens.
Now hold on there. Let's not go smashing the priceless antiques just yet. Looks like you could fit your buggy ball down there in the entrance. I bet if we solve this maze, something real interesting is gonna happen.
This place know we have a buggy ball. Just saying. In there.
Goodness, that mechanism still works after all this time? Not to mention the water damage.
Easy.
That's just the door. Who knows what historical goodies we'll find inside there?
Oh. What's that?
Whoa! It's a jungle out there!
Oh, goodness. To think that this whole valley was underwater not that long ago. I can even see evidence of civilization from who knows when. Oh, check out that impressive-looking temple up there.
One is more concerned with the ominous crater that lies beneath.
If
I
my
get closer.
eyes do not deceive me, I believe I've spotted new varieties of Bugsnax as well.
New Bugsnax? Sick! Think they could be dangerous?
There's an easy way to find out.
Well, before we get too ahead of ourselves, we might want to set up a base camp.
A wonderful idea. One could use time to recenter.
5 minutes in, and you already need a nap. Leave the labor to the productive members of society, then.
Oh, please don't start this again.
Bros! Come check this out!
What?
Seeing what I'm seeing? It's bunger time!
Excellent. Why don't you go and fetch it for us, Chandlo?
Way ahead of you, dog!
Oh dear. You better go follow and help him out. We'll stay up here and start setting up camp.
That looks huge. Bunger Royale. It's a bunger, but big! There's always a bigger bunger. What about... Can I... What? Trampoline? An ancient ancestor to the launch pad with less control but more bounce? What? Breakable wall. Suspicious cracked wall. I should find a way to smash it. That thing? Ancient flare. Okay. Oh, whoa! A spigider. Pulls its prey into the canopy with its noodles. That's creepy. I like it. Never don't look up.
One wonders at every second what revelation this accursed land could possibly contain that would be worth suffering a mere 10 minutes with Floofty. Not a grumpin' thing, that's what.
Gosh, from the moment they met, Floofty and Shelda sure have hated each other. As I recall, Shelda said, "Greetings, child." And Floofty said, "It is unlikely we are related by blood. Therefore, I am not your child." And things kind of escalated from there.
Okay.
If what Shelda has to say is so monumentally important, then why does she waste time making her speech so farcically obtuse? Employing sesquipedalian jargon is rudimentary. The hard part is make brain no big think.
Brain no big think. My brain no big think.
Is it just me?
I gotta step back.
Or is that bunger way...
What's that? Dude, you good?
Ow! My muscles and my bones! Where am I? I hit some kind of statue room? Looks like she's holding a thing. I don't know what that is, but try throwing it at the big bunger. Maybe that'll do something.
How did you know? You were like staring at the ground this entire time. You want me to throw it at the bunger? Ah! I didn't know it was like time bomb thing.
Oh, it stopped being big! I bet it's small enough to catch now!
I can hear you just fine. You don't have to use the walkie. It's a kid. It's bouncing. Okay.
Bunger!
Wait, you want me to feed it to you? Bruh. Why? I don't like feeding these to you.
Alright, bro. You got bunger, I got hunger. Now bunger me, bro!
Okay, fine. Feed. Bunger.
Bunger.
Sure.
So good! That's a whole meal in one bite! We gotta tell the others about this. Plus, I should probably help unpack. Did you all see that? Giant Bugsnax! Even the bungers out here are as big as Mama Melon!
Gosh, we might be witnessing a prehistoric species somehow preserved at the bottom of the ocean.
Aha! That would align with my theory on the correlation between age and size.
The lost sister of Snacktooth lies unburied. Yet you marvel at the engorgement of the toxins that dance on her grave.
The lost what now?
Tell me, Chenlo, how did you come to capture this specimen?
We found a jar of some kind of small dust. It came out of this old lady statue thing.
A statue, eh? What did it look like?
Like a big friendly grumpus lady with flowers all around her.
No.
That sounds like it could be a shrine to Mother Nature.
Whoa. Shelda, that's your thing.
No.
Ah, but why would Mother Nature, noted despiser of Bugsnax, be dispensing Bugsnax catching equipment? Shelda, your god is a hypocrite.
Silence, you wretch! The mother guides, the mother protects. If you so doubt, then one will wield the light of truth against your blasphemy.
Okay then. I guess Shelda's gonna go check out those shrines. Meanwhile, I gotta go take a look at all the ruins around here. There's so much ancient history to uncover. I'm giddy just thinking about it.
I am fascinated by this shrink spice and its effects on snack matter. If I can determine exactly what it's made of, I'm certain we will have much use for it.
All right, bros. I know I'm not a scientist, but I got a hypothesis. If this island can make Big Bunger, can it make Big Chandlo?
That's not what a hypothesis is. Honestly, what does my brother see in you?
Oh, hush. I'm sure it's worth a try. Well then, let's get to it.
I have to help everybody. Hi. What do you want to investigate?
Bro, I gotta see if eating these big Bugsnax will make me Big Chandlo. I saw this huge snack lifting stuff near the river. Big lifting? You know I gotta get me some of that!
Clabberstroni? A what? Where's that? Well, I want to see what everyone else says before I get going. Hi. What do you want to investigate?
One must see what lies within those supposed shrines to Mother Nature. Not shrines destroyed and forgotten, but one untouched by the ravages of time. One can see it up along the river's path. That is the place we must meet. However, the shrine is beyond one's reach. Yet again, you must remove an obstacle that shrouds the path.
Okay. What do you want to investigate?
This shrinking spice intrigues me. What substance could produce such a pronounced effect on Bugsnax? From what I observe, it was manufactured by ancient grumpuses, so surely it'll be simple to recreate.
Maybe Shelda would know something about it? I don't know.
Shelda, know anything useful? You can be quite funny on occasion. Frivolities aside, I require a sample of shrink spice for study. Bring a specimen here and place it into my trough.
I mean, at least that one's easy enough. I don't know what the fuck the other ones are talking about. Hi! What do you want to investigate?
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
I've been here.
It's high time we get to exploring. I see another maze blocking the way deeper into the jungle. I bet if we solve it, we'll find something real exciting. I'll go ahead and make my way over to the maze. Meet me there when you're ready for some puzzling.
Okay. Did I do it? Did I do it or did it smash? I technically brought the powder.
It seems this substance becomes quite volatile when removed from its origin. A flaw in its design, perhaps. How troublesome. I may need to employ a more direct method of study. By which I mean, bring another sample here and throw it at me before it combusts.
I do want to throw things at you because I want to see what you say to that.
Yes, I'm told physical violence can be quite cathartic. Since the spice causes no apparent harm to Bugsnax, I am reasonably certain that I will be fine.
Okay, I'll throw something at you.
Ah, the goggles! They do nothing! Ah. If you couldn't tell, that was rather unpleasant.
I'm sorry.
However, having experienced that, I have learned two very important facts. One, the substance does not work on grumpuses. Two, I should not do that again. I am no closer to obtaining a usable sample of shrink spice. However, I believe we may learn something from the local Bugsnax. Use the shrink spice to capture one Chedob and one Millimochi. Then transform me with those specimens.
How do we know what's here? Do you guys go exploring without me? I don't know what that does, though.
Whoa! That was a close call. I gotta be honest. In all my years of archaeology, that was my first run-in with a giant rolling ball.
Okay. I was not expecting that. Oh, Millimochi! It travels in a line with its friends, leaping at and freezing anything that crosses its path. What about you? Shadord. I'm up here now! Ancient egg cracker. Perfectly designed to crack a big egg. The tikka masala seems to use it as a nest. Is that you? Yes.
Phew. Kinda nice to be away from the others for a minute. The arguing can be, distracting, you know?
Yeah. I would say it's both Floofty and Shilda, but trouble with Floofty.
Well, you know Floofty. They're smart as a whip and twice as painful. I feel like they expect more out of me than I can give, though. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I ought to be taking more of a leadership role out here. But I do all my best work when I'm alone. But why talk about all that unpleasantness when we could be neck deep in some dusty corpses? The maze is right there.
Okay, what's that? Chocolant. Grows when exposed to the open air. It likes to play keep-away with its fellow chocolants. Okay. Don't know where that chocolant went, but alright. A what? Pilobite? Its protective cover deflects shrink spice. The snack grappler would help remove it. Where is it going? Whoa! Celesticks! It's so big that it unknowingly carries smaller Bugsnax on its back. It does? Oh. Okay. Will this work or nah? Celery sticks! Aye! Got it.
Balabird.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
What the fuck?
Jelly sticks. Jelly sticks.
Why did it go flying? Oh, hi. Sorry. I left you because I saw the pie thing and I got curious. I've completed the maze!
Woo-hoo-hoo! We hit the archaeological jackpot! Woo! Let's go inside, scan around, and see just what kind of ruin this is.
Okay. I kind of did part of that. I'm sorry. What's that? Why is it sparkling? Scan. Oh, I have to scan them. Communal beds. Oh. Recesses where large numbers of grumpuses slept. Destroyed door. A cave-in has sealed the chamber beyond here. This pillar seems to represent leaders of the past? Large bonfire. This huge fire must have kept the cave system warm. Okay. I've checked out these ruins.
Judging by what we've seen, I'd say this was a communal living space. One of the few that wasn't utterly destroyed anyway. And gosh, technology and culture are so much more advanced than what we've seen so far. This city must have been the center of Stone Grumpus society. And at the very center, the temple, possibly led by a priestess of Mother Nature.
Why the mazes?
That's a great question. There's definitely easier ways to lock a door. But seeing as this was the height of their craftsmanship, it's possible they built those mazes just to show off.
Tell me about Mother Nature.
I don't know too much, but I'll say it's one of the world's oldest practicing religions. I'm sure Shelda could tell you more about it. But on that subject, it's odd I never saw hide nor hair of Mother Nature back on Snacktooth. It's possible she showed up relatively late in their culture, adding to the existing worship of Bugsnax.
Sorry. Should we explore the temple?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Never look a gift temple in the gateway, as Grandma used to say. I'll meet you by the entrance, yeah?
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay. That works.
Chocolate.
Got it!
Chocolate.
God, that shadow. Hi! I could grapple that.
Whoa! Remind me to ask Snorpy for one of those grapplers.
They're very useful. Lobsteroni, strong enough to lift other Bugsnax as well as its beloved trampoline? Noodles! What do you want? We're here. How do we open the temple?
Oh, hey! You can see the camp from up here. At a nice, safe distance. Anywho, there should be a mechanism here that'll get us through that door. Might be a bit of a jog, though.
What are you, heart? Oh. Oh. There we go. Then let's try this again. Ah?
Way to go! That was some fancy footwork. Oh, wow. Okay, this time the ancient architects were definitely showing off. But you know, this ludicrously complex maze tells me that whatever's in the temple beyond is just that important. So you know the drill. Let's get to solving.
Okay. Where am I going? What is this? Oh, sorry.
Nice job! You know, it took all my willpower not to just jump in and do it myself. Anywho, the way is open, so let's get going.
He's doing it as if you don't trust me. I did it! It might have taken me a little bit, but shut up. Bones.
Well, that's a kick in the teeth. So much for seeing the temple. Judging by the bodies, this collapse must have happened when folks were still living here. Maybe the crater is connected somehow. Come to think of it, we didn't find a single corpse back in the commune. Where'd all those grumpuses get to? Well then, I'm not about to let this mystery go unsolved. I've just gotta roll up my sleeves and clear this rubble myself.
Didn't we ask the others for help?
Oh, no, we don't need to trouble everybody with all this. I know my way around ruins. I'll be just fine on my own. You just leave this to me. Go on about your day, and I'll have it done in a jiff, okay?
Okay, if you say so. Wait a day for Chiffy to finish? Okay. Well, I'll go do other stuff then. Got it.
Globsteroni.
Globsteroni. Shut up. What? Why did it make a noise? Oh. What does that do for me? No. Oh. Why do I need that? Deviled Eggler. Egglers with wings and aggressive tendencies?
Eggler.
Okay. It's so small. Okay. Will this work? Come here.
Shed orb.
Shed orb. Loves hot sauce. So what if I hot sauce on you? Oh, but your chill's still big.
Deviled Eggler.
Are you gonna get me? Are you gonna get me? No? Okay. How do I? That is pretty. Can I do? Can I do this? Maybe? Come on. You didn't do it before! Alright, let's go. Wait. Now I'm just confused. I can't do that. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna do that right now. Because I don't think I can. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time because I forgot about the shrinking. Took a little bit, but I got it. Oh, you can't really see this. Look, he's daydreaming in these little hearts. Little hearts, it's so cute. Sorry, I destroyed the obstacle.
The path once more revealed, and yet no less treacherous. One's heart is filled with dread for the truths yet unknown within the river shrine. Nevertheless, we must push forward.
Okay, see ya. What did you want again?
I don't ask for much in this life, dog. But if it was up to me, I'd be 10, no, 20 feet tall at minimum.
Okay.
Clubs?
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can feel the lifting energy inside me. But I didn't get bigger at all. I guess I didn't get huge eating that big bunger either. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna admit to myself that it's not gonna work and move on. Guess that means my investigation's over already. What do I do now?
Challenge all the Bugsnax to fights.
Bro, if I can't handle Big Bunger, I don't stand a chance against the rest. Goals for the future, maybe.
Help the others investigate.
I'm already helping where I can, bro. But I'm not a scientist.
That's fair.
Mufti said if I touched their lab again, they'd give me an excoriating worthy of my fatuity.
What? Just sit back and relax.
Relax, huh? I guess it's been a while since I just chilled. I've been so busy, fixing up Snacksburg, training, life coaching, and, you know, I've always got to take care of Snorpy. What the grump? Let's hang! We ought to shoot some hoops!
Okay. Let's shoot hoops where?
All right! Hoops, 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 hoops!
Hoops, hoops, hoops.
You know the rules, dog. We're gonna take turns shooting hoops. First one to make 5 baskets wins. Go ahead and shoot your first shot.
I'm not gonna win. I'm terrible at this. Well, okay, maybe if I take my time.
You got 1 point. My turn. Nice, 1 point. My turn. 2 points for me. My turn. I got 3 points.
I told you I'm terrible at this.
My turn.
That was pathetic. Oh my god.
Ah, 4 points for the Chan Man. That's 2 points for you, bro.
And that's all I'm gonna
My
get.
turn. And swish. 5 points, Chandler. And that's the game. Don't feel bad, bro. I'm sure you'll crush it next time.
It's fine. I know I'm bad at this.
Thanks for playing with me, bro.
Why am I
Now that
tall?
we're done hanging, I gotta get back to Snacksburg. I gotta go check on Snorpy.
Well, according to your task list on the side there, you're not done. Snorpy is doing fine on the beach. I want to reassure him.
You sure about that, dog? One time I saw Snorpy lose a fight with a crapple. But that's not the point.
Sorry.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the longest I've been away from Snorpy in years. And he's not okay without me. How about this? I'm gonna need some big energy for the trip back. You get me 2 of the biggest, strongest Bugsnax on this island, and I'll stick around till I'm fueled up.
Okay, why am I tall? Got a celery.
Whoa!
It looks so dumb! Have a pie.
Bro.
That looks so weird.
Bro. I think I ate too much. So good, though. No regrets! Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking.
I've stayed here.
Before I go, I need some major guidance. Normally, there's stuff I can't talk about, because Snorpy's always listening in. So, if not now, when?
Let's get you some guidance.
All right, Shelda's waiting.
Okay.
Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
That's not what I mean. I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from me and I just don't know what to do.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him feel valid, all that stuff.
Chandlo, you are strong and wise and wonderful, and you can do everything to support him. But you cannot fix him. Understand? Snorpy is lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
That's a lot to take in. I need to think about it. Thanks for your wisdom, Shelda.
Thank me when you actually take my advice.
Hey, bro. While I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
Okay. You couldn't have gone to talk to them yourselves? Like, they're right here. Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh? I suppose it was only a matter of time. Tell Chandlo I will be with him shortly. Are we here to speak ill of my brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No, that's not why I asked you here. But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect.
Oh.
However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that are 10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus. But our dear Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives. If it must either exist with some consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Easy to say when you aren't the one living with the consequences.
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo! Unfortunately, Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And after that, there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Floofty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we should talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
Okay.
Shadow.
Yum, yum, yum. Intriguing.
A Millimochi.
Millie Mo.
Unbelievable.
Alright.
Decently competent work. Unfortunately, any remnants of the spice seem to have been digested, but this too yields interesting results. In their shrunken state, the Bugsnax here are not fundamentally different from those on Snacktooth proper.
Why do they grow so big?
I am still forming my hypotheses, but I presume the process is endemic to this island, and the spice was created to inhibit it.
Are there any side effects?
None beyond the usual. After all, Chandler ate a Bunga Royale as soon as we arrived, and he seems alive and well.
You said this be simple.
It will be simple. I am merely exhausting every avenue of study. It's called being thorough. Look it up. Now, I've observed chocolants capable of maintaining a small size. This may present a more stable vessel for the spice. Regrettably, I must not eat it, delicious though it may be. So, bring one to my science trough, please.
Okay. I did it. I brought the Bugsnax.
At last, a viable sample. Now I can extract the powder and finally put this mystery to rest. This requires my utmost concentration, and you ask far too many questions. You may return when I've found my answer.
Return to Floofty later. Okay, that works out. Hi. Are you not done yet? Any luck with the rubble?
Oh, it's not going too good. I'm starting to worry I might never see the inside of this temple.
I'm gonna go one by one since I could choose all of them, I assume. Maybe Floofty could figure something out?
Knowing them, they'd go and whip up some chemical that dissolves rocks and only takes 3/4 of their blood to make. It's safer for them if I don't ask.
Maybe Sheldon knows a secret way in.
Could be, but I don't know that I need even more riddles to solve. Besides, I've heard the sounds her back makes. She could really use a lie down.
Oof. Maybe Chandler could push through?
I don't know, maybe he could. But if I put him in any danger, Snorpy's gonna hear about it. And then I'll hear about it every day for the rest of my life.
Maybe they all could work together to open it?
Oh, I was afraid you'd say that. Sure, teamwork would really help out here. But those grumps can't go more than an hour without starting a big fight, and I just freeze up. You know, I'm an expert in my field and all, but I'm not a management type. It's better if I just concentrate on my work and let them cool off on their own.
I can kind of relate to that, though. You really don't think they can cooperate?
To be honest, no, I don't. These kind of spats, they just fester and grow, and before you know it, civilization collapses. Look, some folks just don't get along. Some mysteries just go unsolved. There's nothing I can really do about it, but at least we gave it a shot. I'll see you back at the camp.
Okay, wait, hold on, chuck the chip! Hey. Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh, I'm happy to chat with Chandlo. Let's meet by the campfire. What's going on, Chandlo?
Trithany, you know about history and, like, ancient societies and stuff. Shelda said Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world. Real conspiracies can happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati. But aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real, but it's all those strings between them that are made up.
No, those are real. We got them from Gramble.
Oh, Chandlo, that's not, what I...
Up, let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Triff Dog.
No problem. And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
So, what we gonna do now?
Bro, I feel like there's a huge weight on top of me, and it's not the kind I can lift. Snorpy never would have come to Snacktooth if I didn't push him into it. All I do now is make him exercise and ignore all the stuff I don't understand. Shelda's right. I don't know enough to really help him. And thinking I do is only making it worse. I'm gonna stay here. Until everybody's ready, anyway. I need some time to just think.
That's fair. Sup? How's the analysis going?
Blast it all! I do not need your distractions. I've obtained dried particles of plant slurry, but I have no way to analyze them. It's like living in the Stone Age out here. Perhaps if I had a particle separator, an electron microscope, and a degree in botany. Bah, plants are not my area of expertise.
We do know an herbalist.
You cannot be serious. I would sooner eat my bow tie than listen to a word of Shelda's advice.
I say, all right, eat your bow tie right now.
That was clearly a statement of hyperbole. I very much like this bow tie, and I will not eat it even if doing so wins an argument.
What if Shelda can help?
Ha! If Shelda knows the secret of the shrink spice, I will eat my bow tie. Very well. Since you clearly won't stop pestering me about this, let us go see Shelda.
Okay.
One senses the reek of a foul presence.
Cease your hostilities, Shelda. I am here on business. I've been informed that you may possess a rudimentary understanding of phytochemical reactions, which I am in need of.
Strike the stars from the sky! The Wicked One has come to me for guidance. But surely one's ancient ways are far too primitive compared to the miracles of modern science.
I do not appreciate your sarcasm. If you do not wish to help me, then simply say so and be gone with you.
One would never. It is one's path to offer guidance to all who seek it, no matter how undeserving they may be.
Very well. Then I require an analysis of the shrink spice. Tell me what is in it, and be quick about it. Please.
Yes. A poultice made in the herbological traditions of the mother. Though its purpose I cannot condone. If that is what you desire, then one will enter the olfactory realm to find the answers you seek.
Waft, don't sniff.
I know that. So many subtle aromas. Witch hazel, cinnamon, black tea, each a natural remedy for inflammation. And among these astringents, oil of vitriol.
Oil of vitriol? That's sulfuric acid, a common but powerful desiccant. That certainly explains the burning sensation.
Floofty, did you tell the journalist to throw acid at you?
Well, this has been surprisingly not a waste of time. I am going to leave now. I may call on your services again.
And you're welcome.
She said that. What's up? We're at the shrine, now what?
Oh, thanks for meeting me out here. I guess if it's just you and me, I can keep it casual. Oh, the front entrance to this place looks too strenuous for these old bones. But I believe there's a side entrance into the shrine.
Yeah.
When you find it, can you please open it for me?
Did it! Hi. The shrine is open, as you can clearly tell.
Ah, this place. It's almost identical to the shrines I used to visit in my youth. But it's been twisted, corrupted. Here, Mother Nature is the bringer of Bugsnax. The stories they passed down, the warnings about the toxin, they must have come from experience.
The shrines of your youth?
Yes, the place where I learned about the beauty and wisdom of this world. I hear it's a parking lot now.
Was this the mother's original form?
No. The mother is a purest light. Her ageless wisdom vastly predates these vile monstrosities. But her followers are a different story. No one starts life on the path. That's why we all need guidance.
What stories?
I grew up hearing stories about the dangers of Snacktooth Island, passed down through the oral tradition from those who survived it. Not that many did survive it. Just enough to give one very clear message. The toxin must not be consumed.
I thought Lizbert was saying that she, found out about Bugsnax Island, but you're telling me that other people have known about it, so she didn't really discover it? Or am I misinterpreting? Why not consume the toxin?
Because it will lead to your doom. What doom, I do not know. The story's gotten frustratingly vague over time.
Why didn't you tell us this?
I did! Every day at the top of my lungs! It's all of you who didn't listen.
Why did you come here?
It wasn't really a raffle, I can tell you that. Come with me to the crater. There's something else I want to see.
Okay. What are we looking for?
Yes, this is the place. In the stories, they called this island Broken Tooth. So the story goes, the toxin's influence grew so great and powerful that the sun itself went dark. And so Mother Nature unleashed her wrath on her errant followers, purging the toxin and sending everything to the depths of the ocean.
This crater is the Mother's wrath?
Looks a lot like wrath to me. But that story never sat right with me. Destroying followers who stray? That isn't the Mother I know. She's not the bringer of Bugsnax either. The ancients can't even get their story straight. So what am I supposed to believe? If I can't rely on the wisdom of those past, then all that's left is my own experience. I need to meditate. Child, if you would do me a kindness. You see that eggler shell? I need you to crack open 3 of them. This time it's not a metaphor.
3 of them? Just breaking them? I've only seen 2. Where's the 3rd one? No! I wish I could just hold it. Alright, where's the 3rd one? I don't know why I wasn't expecting that to work. Oh, dang! Can I grapple it from here? Can I cheat? Why did I do that? I've cracked the eggler shells.
Oh, thank you. I know that wasn't an easy task. Bugsnax are so often in the shape of unliving things, but somehow these shells are just shells. They're also the only good source of calcium on this island. Don't judge me. I'm fighting osteoporosis. Anyway,
Okay.
I've centered my thoughts. I want to know for myself what Bugsnax are, whether they're of the mother or not. I'm going to need that big old nasty flying Bugsnax. Please, bring it to the box of purity when you get the chance.
Okay, done. About time. I already did it. I put the snack in the box.
Thank you. I swear I'm not going to eat it this time. Nay, for I seek the very essence of Bugsnax. That spirit which drives them to create their poisonous delights. Unfortunately, I have no grumpin' clue how to do that.
You could ask Floofty.
Floofty? Are you out of your grumping mind? One would never consult with that wicked alchemist.
What would Mother Natura do?
Grow a tree. But I can't do that right now. But one must admit, when it comes to delving into the forbidden, there is none more bold than Floofty. Oh, well, if that is how it must be, then may the Mother protect me.
Ah, Shelda, you seem to be dangerously close to my personal space. If you're here to trap me in a spell circle again, I will inform you that I could leave at any time and I was merely acting.
Temper your contemptuous heart. One is here on a quest for understanding, to unlock the forbidden knowledge of Bugsnax.
Oh, and you've come to me. Why don't you ask your mother Nature? Or Crystal, or whatever you talk to.
The path is shrouded at the moment. One believes that clearing this impasse requires a more scientific lens.
How interesting. Are you certain? I'm given to understand that I exude a fetid aura of utter evil from every pore.
You are reckless and arrogant and so rude. But one does not truly believe that you are evil.
Well, I have little time nor patience for your games. If you want to know something, stop speaking like a horoscope and ask.
I want to know the essence of Bugsnax. What is it they're made of? If I can understand that, then I might know whether they're actually separate from Mother Nature, or born from the darkness of her history.
I'm not about to resolve your philosophical quandaries. There is no answer to the why of the universe. Bugsnax simply exist. However, since you've finally taken an interest in my studies, then just this once I will educate you. I can show you how to extract live snack matter for microscopic viewing without that matter denaturing. But if I were to explain it to a very small infant, denaturing is...
I know what denaturing means.
You do?
I'm here to learn about Bugsnax, not vocabulary.
Very well then. Our lesson should proceed smoothly. Step 1 of 17. Preparing an adequate formalin solution.
Thank you for encouraging this old lady to learn something new. Now you better leave us to it. I sense this may take a while.
Okay. I did it.